Hello there and welcome to Star Wars 1000. Star Wars question of the day. Are we ever going to get Star Wars Battlefront 3? Now, I like Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I'm going to be honest right now, it's kind of dying a little bit because they stopped making content for it, and I feel like there's less and less people that are playing the game now as before, and I really enjoyed Battlefront 2, or I enjoyed what it became with the added characters and the added worlds, and I spent a lot of time playing that game, and I had a lot of fun. I'm going to be completely honest. I also like the story too, and I like the mission with Luke, and I like the mission that they had with Han as well. And the main character, Iden Versio, was very interesting in my opinion. I was kind of interested in the story. I liked it. Thought it was pretty good. But like the online for Star Wars Battlefront 2 right now, I feel like it is dying a little bit. I go back to Star Wars Battlefront 2 and I noticed that there's not many people playing the game anymore, unfortunately, and I know it's because they stopped adding things to the game. But you know, it looks like they're just gonna let the game die. And yes, I know it is pretty much alive on the PC because I know there's so many mods being added to Battlefront 2, and they're adding characters like the Mandalorian, some Inquisitors, Ahsoka you can play on Battlefront 2 mods, and I think that's all freaking awesome. But I don't have a PC and I can't afford a PC, so I'm not experiencing the PC version of Battlefront 2 where they have all these mods. I only experience Battlefront 2 on PlayStation, and based off of the PlayStation version of Battlefront 2, there's people playing. It's just not as much as there used to be, and I feel like it's just less and less people as it's going to continue to decrease as time goes on. So what is the solution to that? Well, why can't they make a Battlefront 3? If they make a Battlefront 3, they can add even more planets, more characters. We can have more variations of the characters we already have. They can add like Old Man Luke and Old Man Kenobi, Old Man Han Solo, Old Princess Leia. I mean, older versions of the characters, again, more sequel characters. And with this game, they don't have to limit it to just the Skywalker saga. Battlefront 3 could be maybe multiple eras. We can get High Republic characters. We can get Old Republic characters if they really wanted to. And we can have the Skywalker saga characters, maybe some characters from the Clone Wars, Rebels. Make Battlefront 3 a super big game with so many planets. It could be like so incredible. Go online. You could play as Revan and play as Vader. I don't know what the story would be. I think there should be a story as well, but I would like to see a Battlefront 3, and I just like Battlefront 2, and if they could make a bigger version of Battlefront 2 with more eras and more characters and more planets and more like fun game modes to do, it would be freaking awesome. If I could play in the Old Republic era in a Battlefront type of game, like, yo, that would be so freaking mind-blowing. They need to do that. Battlefront 3, I want to see it happen, and I feel like if they make a Battlefront 3, I want it to be a bigger game. It's probably not going to happen. If they make a Battlefront 3, they might just add more characters and more planets to like just a limited amount only in the Skywalker saga. Maybe they'll add some Clone Wars characters and Rebels characters, or in Mandalorian characters as well, because that's like the most popular Star Wars thing right now at the moment. But I would like to see a Battlefront 3 because I enjoyed Battlefront 2 a lot. I think it's better than the original Battlefront games. That's just my opinion. I never grew up on the original Battlefront games. Well, I did play them. I never had as much fun as I did once I ended up playing Battlefront 2. The Battlefront game from 2015 sucked ass. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like it was complete garbage. But Battlefront 2, that the newest one, I had so much fun with. I had so much fun with Battlefront 2 since the beginning. I enjoyed the story in Battlefront 2. The gameplay was a lot of fun, and I would love to get a Battlefront 3 with more characters, more worlds, and I'm hoping they don't make it worse. If they, for some reason, take away content for Battlefront 3 and they just make a Battlefront 3 for a new generation of consoles, and that would be pretty dumb, and I wouldn't like that. But I would like to see a Battlefront 3 that's really good, much bigger than Battlefront 2. My dream Battlefront 3 would be having different eras in the game with different era characters. So you have Old Republic, High Republic, Skywalker Saga characters all in one game, and those planets from those games into Battlefront 3. That would be freaking mind-blowing. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, I don't know what the story could be. I think there should be a story or a campaign. Maybe the story could be like a kind of like something that's revolving around all characters from Old Republic, High Republic, and Skywalker Saga characters. Like I said, I'm not really sure. Maybe they want to like break canon and just do a fan fiction story where for some reason all these characters are in the same place at the same time, haven't evolved world between world stuff. I'm kind of rambling and going off track here. I'm just setting unrealistic expectations onto this game, what I want to see from the story. I can't help it. I'm just imagining a game with High Republic or Republic and Skywalker Saga characters. That would be freaking mind-blowing. But Battlefront 3, I'm going to see happen. I'm going to play on a new generation of consoles with better graphics, more characters, and another interesting story, and I just want to have a lot of fun with it. So I think there could be a Battlefront 3. I hope there's a Battlefront 3, and I can't see why they shouldn't do it. It would be freaking awesome. And I'm sad that Battlefront 2 is dying, and it looks like there's nothing it could happen to stop it from dying and stop less and less people playing it. And I want a new game so we could have a ton of people playing Battlefront again, and it'd be so much fun. You could have like 20 versus 20, and bro, come on. Battlefront 3, make it happen, EA or somebody. I don't know. I know EA licenses for Star Wars is going to run out soon, and I am happy for that, but I also want to see a Battlefront 3. So come on, make it happen. Or maybe I'm like the only one that wants to see Battlefront 3, or maybe some of you guys are Battlefront 2 haters, which, you know, I respect your opinion, but for me personally, I really want to see Battlefront 3, and I feel like it could happen, and it should happen. So to wrap up the video, may the Force be with you always.